What is up, everybody? I'm Ty. This is New Yucca Creek Homestead. Fall is in the air and it has brought so much cool stuff this week. We've got a big video for you. A dream has come true for us, something that I never thought would happen. I never really thought we'd get it. We're excited to show you guys all about it. We upgraded our camera and we are down here checking out the food plots that we've been working on. Stuff is growing. I'm very excited. I've never had stuff in the ground this early. I've always kind of been late to the game, as you say, like a lot of us are. So we are extremely excited. We're gonna check out our new addition to the homestead, and then we are going to go and plant some wheat, winter wheat for my father-in-law and one of his buddies. We got to make some money because next week we are going to the Clarita Amish school auction. We've been going there for years. My grandma and grandpa started going down there, I would guess 20 years ago. It is awesome. Stay tuned for this video. We got a lot of cool stuff coming at you. Let's get to it. Oh man, I hear them. They're ready to get out of there. They're like a bunch of caged animals. Let's remove our gravity door holder. Here they come. There's the big boy. Let's go in here and see if we got any eggs. Oh, yep. We already got one egg shining. Looks like that's it. All right. You guys need anything? Let's check their feed and water. Water, feed. We are gonna have to go to town to the feed store. Yep. We're gonna have to make a trip to the feed store here in just a second. They've got water. We're gonna have to go get them some more scratch. They've got protein pellets, but they don't have scratch. And they like that scratch. Look at all our silver lace Wyandottes. We're a sucker for the Wyandottes. I think that's probably gonna be our #1 thing we want at the Amish auction. I also like the lavender Orpingtons. I think she's a lavender Orpington right there. You guys eat some bugs and I'll bring you back some scratch. Lucy, are you excited to get to be on video in 4K or whatever it is? Do you wish you could eat those chickens? Lucy's got a chicken problem. She's a chicken addict. Ah. All right, let's go look at the skid steer. Never really thought that I would have one, but the opportunity came up. Super good buddy had this. He's had it for years. He hasn't used it a ton, and I think he was ready to move on to something else. And jokingly, I'd heard he sold it. And I texted him, I said, hey, you wanna loan me that skid steer? Because I thought he didn't have it anymore. And he said, you wanna buy it? And I told Kirsten, I was like, Michael just asked me if I wanted to buy a skid steer. And she said, well, buy it. So here we are, opportunity knocks, and sometimes you gotta answer the door, I guess. And there it is. We're very excited. Otis is going to be the official skid steer dog. We're ready to get to work. It's in great shape. He's taking really good care of it. It's hopefully like new for about half the price. he armor-alled it before he brought it, so it's like getting into a car. We got to figure out where we want to put our attachments. It came with 2 buckets, a smooth bucket, a tooth bucket, a grapple, and a road grader. So I'm very excited to get to use it, show you guys, but we got to run the feed store. We got to get chicken feed, dog food. We got to go feed the cows. Kirsten's been sick and Mama wants a energy drink. So we got to go take care of that stuff. And then we're gonna play with the skid steer for about an hour. Then we gotta go plant more winter pasture. So, man, what a cool day.
We just went and got feed, and now we're headed to feed the steers. And it is beautiful outside. It's 71 degrees. It's probably the nicest day that we've had weather-wise in a minute. Buck got some new trucks. He was happy, and now he's instantly irritated.
So I tried to finish unloading my seed box, so I just made circles out here too. So hopefully in a month or so we'll come over here and there will be strips of stuff growing. You can see my lines in the dirt here. Oh, there's seeds on top of the ground. I'm gonna plant him. Don't see anything growing yet. Woo, come on!
Was this the same stuff that you planted for the chickens or for the deer?
This is all the same. Everything we planted this year is the same. It's that fall, it's called the Johnston Seed Co. Trophy Magnet Mix. It was like triticale, barley, wheat, oats, winter peas, clover, a good diverse mix. Like I said, the only thing I was worried about was barley. But it's germinating really well. We're getting growth. So that's really exciting. I just did this, I think it was on Thursday. So
this was after we had the rain.
Yeah, this hasn't been very long.
We need to look at the stuff that...
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that tall. So we'll get these lazy boys over here and feed them. Woo, come on!
Is this stuff that you planted, or is this just like that?
I think that's growing from what we've been feeding them. Come on, boys! They're not used to getting fed this early. They kind of don't know what's going on. Kind of a brunch. You want to go look and see how our other stuff's doing? The boys are mad.
They always mad.
You know what I want to do?
That one.
I want to come over and mow this and go fishing. Okay, so one of Kirsten's friends, Kirsten's a nurse, one of her friends was like, hey, I watched y'all's video. How in the world are you planting into like a grass field and hoping it'll grow? Won't the grass kill out everything? So if we come down here and look, this field is a little bit, it tricks the eye. It's really not got a lot going on. It's just a lot of weeds. But if we look right here, this is one of our lines where we planted with the no-till drill, and if you see, all these little seeds are sprouting. So in reality, the seeds get sunlight, that's all they need, and we'll come in here and we'll chop down the weeds again to let them get more sunlight. by cutting the weeds, we're putting a little bit of mulch on the soil. We're letting the soil retain moisture, and it's not competing that much. Now, at the Nuyaka Creek Homestead place, we've got some really thick grass, and we had to round up that way our plants that we no-till drilled in, or our seed that we no-till drilled in, isn't competing with that thick grass that definitely would outcompete it. So she asked about Roundup too. So we round up it, and it's supposed to be safe to plant into in 3 days. And Roundup is a post-emergent herbicide. So I follow this guy, his name's Jeff Sturgis with Whitetail Habitat Solutions. If I remember correctly, he took a seed, soaked it in Roundup, and then went and planted that seed, and everything grew fine, because Roundup only affects plants when they've emerged, because it's a post-emergent herbicide. So as long as you wait, you know, a week, 3 days a week or whatever, after applying your Roundup, I think you're gonna be fine. So Kirsten, we were pulling up here and she goes, "What is that? That looks like corn." That is sorghum Sudan grass. And we planted a warm season cover crop mix, but this year was a freak year. We got a ton of rain and I couldn't get it planted until way late. So it didn't get a chance to do a whole lot, but next year we'll be about 2 months earlier, and hopefully it'll do better.
I mean, it's doing pretty good though.
It's doing okay. It's not doing great. It was a mix, and this soil, next year we need to fertilize, we need to lime, we need to work on it. So
I wish that they could see what this looked like when we bought it, because this is like night and day difference compared to what this field looked like.
Yeah, the field didn't grow anything. So
I mean, it was full of, not that it's not weeds now, but
yeah,
remember how bad the weeds were?
Yeah, it's never really been what you want. So we're working all the time on our
done a ton of
places,
improvements, and
well,
worked your butt off to get it to where it is now.
It's been a long journey. I'm thankful we're recording it now, because like over there, I don't even know if you remember, but it was that thick. It was like a jungle, and we had my uncle come out with his skid steer, and brush hog that. So we've just had a bunch of things that we've done to
little stuff along the way when we could afford it.
Yeah, when we could afford it, we did it, and it's been a journey.
Is that good stuff?
They're getting close enough to where I think eventually we're going to be able to hand feed them. And then my plan is we got to do a little bit of fence work, and then we can bring them over and put them at the Nuyaka Creek place this winter. And then we can have
send them to freezer camp.
Beef and bacon and chicken all running around together.
All right. See you later. See you later.
Buck says, "See him later."
Beef steak.
I think I said in one of our other videos I was going to fix this.
One of these days. Just.
I bet the girls are enjoying the cooler weather.
Mm-hmm. Those babies are getting big.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready to take them to the sale barn.
When are you going to sell them?
Probably as soon as we get the truck back from the...
Oh, yeah. When?
We got to take the truck to drop it off tomorrow evening to get worked on for a couple days. We got to take the truck to the truck doctor. Oh. They're getting big.
Those good cubes. Oh. We need a name for our nubby girl.
Hey,
But-
you know what I want to do if we have time today?
What?
My dad brought us some panels, and he made us that gate that'll let calves come in.
Like the creep feeder
I
gate?
want to come hook up to the trailer, bring those panels over and make the calves like a creep feeder. That way we can put some creep feed in there.
Mm-hmm. I was telling him that we need help naming her. I feel like after losing her tail, she deserves a name. And I don't feel like Nubby is very nice.
The only other thing is she's got horns, and then you start getting PG-13. And you start, if we name something about the horns.
Poor girl.
We got her from my dad. We got that black and white faced cow.
Oh, I didn't realize that we got her from your dad.
Yeah.
I thought she was the one that we got from.
She was like a little heifer.
No.
The only thing now, flies are back. Now that we had some rain and they were kind of all gone. Let's go put out the anaplasm mix.
Didn't wear my farm girl attire.
Yeah. Your white tennis shoes.
Do you have another bag?
Yeah, one more.
I'm gonna be really sad if I step in a fresh pile of doo-doo.
Me too. I'm gonna go want to buy a new pair of shoes. All right, so like everything, there's a learning curve, and I've ran a skid steer, I'm gonna guess a total of like, say 50 hours or something, but I haven't ever used that, and you know, you have to learn what to do basically. So it'll be fun. Kirsten's gonna get to use it. Holy crap! I've been trying to burn this brush pile for quite a while, and I gave it a little shot of diesel, and it has taken off. Wow. Kirsten and Quaid are gonna be mad that they missed out on that. I think once this fire burns down a little bit, I'm gonna go grab some limbs with the grapple on the skid steer, and then we may throw them on there, so see if it actually keeps burning.
Level over here where we had our pigs. They did a number over here, just rooted up absolutely everything. So while he's got the grader attached, trying to flatten it all out. Roots and holes everywhere. You can already tell he's made a pretty big difference over here just in a couple paths.
So Michael, the guy that we bought this from, said that it may leak a little.
feel like the paparazzi with their microphones. What do you have to say?
Yeah. So far, so good. Michael, my buddy that we bought this from, said this may leak a little bit, so be
Like
interesting.
Hydraulic?
Just like a little hydraulic leak.
Is that like something that we need to fix?
At some
Can
point.
we fix? You gonna let me test this thing out? So you gonna let me test this thing out?
Get to testing. What are we waiting on? Get in there.
Am I driving it down there?
Sure. I don't care what you're
Weird.
holding. Right, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. She's getting in here.
All right, now how do I control?
Not a good sign when your operator asks how she runs the machine. So put your arms down. There you go. Now don't move anything. There's probably gonna be a little button over there. See that green button?
That
I think you gotta press that up.
right now?
Yeah. No, like push down from the top down.
Oh, this way?
Yep. Okay, now let go of it.
Okay.
And then I think you need to press that auxiliary button over there.
This way?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Now wiggle that
This?
top. No, don't move those because I'm in front of you, but that right there at that joystick on top, that little, yeah, that thing. See if it makes that open and close. All right, there you go. So that opens and closes that. The other way will close it. Okay. Now there's a little knob over there, and that's what you need to turn up your gas pedal or your
this
throttle.
Right here, turn it all the way up.
I don't think it's that, is it?
This is the throttle.
Okay, then yeah, turn it all the way
It's got
up.
a turtle and a rabbit.
Okay, then there you go. You know more than I do. Turn it all the way up.
Well, hold on, son, I can't hear you. How do I lift this? Because I'm gonna have to lift it up to drive over there, right?
Well, it's lifted up a little bit. So one joystick controls going forward, left, right, backwards, and one joystick controls this thing. And you're just gonna have to learn the pattern.
Which one is which?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying go crazy to begin with, but like, just very gently, like, let me back away and you can figure it out, and then you can turn up your throttle. You can just like barely move the machine and you'll figure it out. Let me back up just a little bit.
Which one moves the machine, the left or the right?
Well, I can't really remember. You're gonna have to figure it out for yourself.
Okay. Now, do I have to push the pedal or anything?
That's a throttle pedal. So turn your throttle down and just try out your joysticks. Okay, so that left one's a machine. Push back on it. There you go. And then that's gonna tilt it. Pulling it to you, I think, is gonna tilt it down. So bring it to you. Oh, sorry, tilts it up. Other way tilts it down. And then pushing it down is gonna push it down towards the ground.
Okay. Am I good to drive like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been closing the door because I want to keep it nice and clean, but it's up to you. You can turn these machines are meant to run full throttle.
Okay.
So you can turn your throttle all the way up. And if you ever see a little thing on your deal that it'll be like a yellow thing and it'll have like lines running through it, look like exhaust or something, that means that it needs to go through a regen and you need to turn the throttle all the way up. And if it does it and it starts beeping at you, then you may have to turn the throttle all the way up and just sit still. But it's meant to it's meant to run at full throttle, and that will keep it from regenning as much. So you can turn it all the way up.
This is a little nerve-wracking.
She said it's nerve-wracking. Be gentle. So back up. There you go. Go forward a little bit. You have to back up and come in underneath it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Tilt down. There you go. Now come forward. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. Now close it. All right, now take it over there. So this is that brush pile I set on fire last night. Burned pretty good. Got to open up her jaws a little bit and push that in there is what I'd like for her to do. Open it. Now push it up in there. There you go. There she goes. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. No, you gotta lift your, there you go. Not bad. Kirsten went to part-time after Cole was born. I don't think she knows it, but she's really auditioning as part-time nurse, part-time equipment operator right now. So I may just put her to work on this thing. That would be very terrifying. What? Huh? I don't need to. Huh? Do you want me to have it back? Yeah. Huh? Sure.
Do I need to push either?
No, it'll go into like a safety mode whenever you lift your arms up. So I told them that you were really auditioning as part-time nurse, part-time equipment operator right now. Yeah. I just put you to work.
That's a little bit scary.
Why you say that?
Well, it's a big piece of equipment. I'm a little bit scared I'm gonna break it.
Look how thick
or
that
break
stuff
myself.
is. Look how thick this is. You can break that?
I'm going over them bumps. It's like.
It's definitely going to be like the intro.
Maybe one of these days I'll be proficient, but not today. the hard part is, at least for me, is I feel like I can't see in there. Like I can't really tell what I'm doing. Ooh.
So I was trying to get that limb out of that tree without it falling on the skid steer, and I was really proud of myself because I got it out of the tree and it didn't fall on the skid steer. And then I looked over at Kirsten, y'all couldn't see obviously, but she had this look of like sheer disappointment on her face. Like it didn't fall on the skid steer, and I think that's what she was hoping for. She was like, not only can I laugh at him, but this will be really good clickbait. Of the check hasn't even cleared the bank, and he's already dropped this limb on the skid steer. I was proud. But
yeah, you did a good job.
What were you not happy about? You were really disappointed about something.
That's not true.
I looked back and she was just like.
I was focusing on trying to.
You filming?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do we do for right now? We've got some big limbs down in the creek bottom, but I don't want to go down there. I'm trying to like leave that on disturb as little as possible. I've already burned the brush pile that was down there. It burned pretty good. What else you think, babe? We may play some more with the. Did we tell them what came with it? Is there like an overview that we need to do? I really don't know. I mean, really don't know. It's got about 430 hours on it. It came with a grapple, a smooth bucket, a tooth bucket, a kind of driveway or land leveler. We at some point are going to be shopping for our first attachment that we buy. Take a guess at what you think that is. I think it's going to be really cool. My buddy, I think, took good care of it. It's clean. It feels so much nicer than the rental machines that we've.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a nice air ride seat. It's got a radio. The radio's not working for some reason, or it's not playing through the speaker, but we'll figure it out. He thought that it leaked hydraulic fluid. I don't see any hydraulic fluid. Do you? He thought there was a small hydraulic fluid leak. I don't see anything. It all looks good to me.
Yeah.
So I would like to give it a bath.
Mhm.
What else?
Can't think of anything.
I gotta go brush hogging. I'm sure y'all are tired of me brush hogging, so I gotta go mow where we planted on our other place. So We may put it up and play with it again next week or something.
Okay.
Got any good commentary to add, baby?
No. I really want to clear that out, but I feel like that's probably not a skid steer job.
Oh, well, yeah, that is a great skid steer job. But we've got to go around, we've got to take our cattle panels to where we can get in there. I want to take that hay bale. So last winter, early this spring, really around the first of the year, we had this pond dug out, and Paul came and he took an old home site and buried it, and it's created kind of like a sinkhole. I don't even know if Kirsten knows about it. So I want to take that hay bale and put it in the sinkhole to try to fill it in, and then we'll bring dirt from our other place once we get the other thing we need for the skid steer, and we'll smooth it all out and make it pretty. But yes, we need to take that hay bale and put it over there. I just don't know if that's a today project.
Yeah. Well, I also wanted to take that fence down and redo it since we've got the fence, but I don't think that he's really fired up to do that.
It's been a busy weekend with planning yesterday and trying to get this brush hog, trying to mow, trying to be around the house with the kids.
Yeah. I didn't necessarily mean today. I just meant at some point, maybe before we get pigs, it would be nice to...
Well, and did you tell them about the 2 huge
dead trees?
Those trees are dead, so that's probably going to be a wintertime project of taking those down.
Quade's going to be so mad because he's worked so hard on his little
bird
habitat. But, all right, well, I guess that's it for now. I said, well, I guess that's it for now.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching our video. You're going to want to come back next week because we went to the Amish auction. We met one of the biggest homesteading YouTube channels in Oklahoma, and we brought home some of their animals. See you next week.